Hi, I'm Bekah Jasperson with Jasperson Realty, and today we are talking about mental health in real estate.
I am Damian Walls with Jasperson Realty, and today I am being interviewed on mental health in real estate.
So, Damian, you are a newer agent in the field, which is why I wanted to chat with you a little bit about mental health in real estate and see what your experience has been so far. You started about a year ago, a little less than a year ago. Mm-hmm. What have you noticed getting into real estate?
Nobody has the answer that you're looking for. That's what I've realized.
Yeah, so if you're getting into real estate thinking like right away you'll be able to just get a bunch of deals and it's going to be quick and easy, that's probably not true.
Yeah, that's the main thing, right? And that comes with understanding that people do not have the answers. And I've gone to probably, 30, 40 different real estate agents and asked them the same question: how do you get leads? Mm-hmm. And none of their answers have been beneficial to me to the point where I've been able to do exactly as they've said and generate a lead. Mm-hmm. Most of the leads I've come across are from things that I've done naturally, or that has come to me naturally, which from their point of view is exactly what they were saying.
Yes.
Without saying it.
Right. Yeah. So the answer is doing things that are authentic to you and easy and natural for you is what's going to promote the best leads.
100% correct.
Which I do think is really true about real estate, especially because it's such a person-heavy job, right, and career. If you're doing something that's not authentic and natural to you, your clients pick up on that. And you're probably not going to be as successful because they can tell you're not authentic in what you're doing. Which I do think plays into the mental health piece of it as well, of like if you're doing something that's authentic to you and you enjoy, that's when people talk about, oh, work is fun because I'm doing things that I already enjoy, as long as we can keep the balance good and there's not a ton of overlap, so to speak, right?
Yeah.
What have you noticed about boundaries in real estate and like time and just well-being in general?
So honestly, it's about time blocking. And I actually just realized that I've been time blocking real estate without realizing I've been time blocking real estate. So a lot of people hear real estate and they think, okay, well, they say you can do it for 2 or 3 hours, a day, if that, and you'll be good to go. But that's not the reality. The reality of it is, as you have different ideas, different things come to mind, different scenarios come up, you kind of work them as they come. And it may amount to 2 hours, it may amount to 4 hours, it may amount to 5 hours. There's no real set time block. Mm-hmm. It's just a matter of leveraging the information you get as you receive it, leveraging the leads as you receive it, and then, like you said, figuring out what works for you, because people will figure that out. They'll determine like you're faking it. Yeah. And I've been in a situation already once at a condo where I was definitely faking it. And they figured it out and they treated me like crap. But it was warranted because I already knew, based off the type of people that they would treat me like crap. Mm-hmm. Once they figured out like it wasn't. They just kept asking questions. They kept drilling and drilling and drilling until it got to a point where it's like, I don't know the answer to that. So it doesn't work, but now I figured out what does work. And I know what works for me and the type of encounters that I want to generate leads. It's not door knocking. It's not necessarily cold calls, although that does play into it too. But for me, it's personal encounters. So running into somebody at an event, or I wouldn't necessarily say a grocery store, but that's personal. Yeah. That's a personal encounter.
Something like that.
I don't like being invasive. Knocking on somebody's door to me is invasive. And this is me. This is for me.
Yeah, it's different for each person. Some people are really successful with door knocking or cold calling. Other people are not.
Yeah.
And I do think that is what makes it really difficult to get into real estate is there's a lot of misconceptions about it. People think like, I can just work 2 hours a day. I'm going to get all these leads and I'm going to show some houses and I'm going to, be a millionaire overnight, right?
Tomorrow.
And people don't talk about at least I don't think people talk enough about the fact that it's a business. Like
Right.
you are growing a business. It's not just a job where you do showings and list homes. You have to do a lot of things behind the scenes to keep your business running smoothly in a way that doesn't completely burn you out or completely make it where you also don't have time for anything else in your life.
Right.
Because it can become very all-consuming.
And even to the mental health point too, like doing what works for other people and you're not happy with it will drain you.
Yes.
Like you'll start not to like real estate, and then you'll drift away from it and not take it serious.
Yes, and because you're doing what you think you're supposed to be doing rather
Correct.
than what you actually want to do or what you actually like to do, which
Yeah.
I think is something that comes up in not just real estate, in many areas of
Yeah.
life. There's this idea of this is what we have to do to be successful, or this is what we have to do to be happy or have worth, like whatever. And it's often what we're supposed to do rather than what like we actually want to do and what we care about.
Yep.
And so what about the uncertainty of being a realtor? Because like I said, a lot of people get into it thinking it's going to just be really easy and it's going to happen quickly. And I don't think that's most people's experience. And how does that like weigh on you?
Yeah, no, it's daunting. It's daunting not knowing where your leads are going to come from, or if you are a good enough agent to people, if you're presenting yourself right, if you're getting out in front of people. So to me, what I've determined is you just got to keep going.
And I think it's so easy to get into imposter syndrome, right? Like I think people go into real estate, honestly, sometimes really cocky of like, oh, I've got this, I can do this. And then when you quickly realize like, shit, this is a lot harder than I was expecting it to, it's very easy to second guess yourself, to doubt, like you're saying, of like, where are these leads coming from? Am I doing the right thing? And then it can get into the imposter syndrome of like, am I good enough to be in this field? And powering through that and keep going and learning, I think that's the only way through it, because no matter what people tell you, the largest agents did not just on day one wake up and say, I'm going to be the most successful agent in Wisconsin and kill it. And so we don't talk about how hard it is usually. We look at the agents who are doing really well and we compare ourselves to them, but we also don't know their full story, how happy they are behind the scenes, how well things are going for them personally. It's just really easy to compare numbers, and that's just not the full picture.
Correct.
So it's important, right? Because like obviously money and security is important for happiness and well-being, but it's not the full picture.
Yep. And I think that's missed a lot. So just for any future agents that's thinking about getting in real estate, if you ask Damian, what should you do? I'm going to simply tell you, keep going.
Thanks so much for watching. Please like and subscribe on YouTube. You can also follow us on Instagram and Facebook, and you can also go and follow Damian as well and see his real estate journey.
And you can find me on Facebook at Damian Walls or Instagram Damian.Walls, really simple. I look forward to connecting with you.